Dallas just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and a lot of residents are getting tired of all the commotion and they just want a slower pace of life. And so small town living is becoming more sought after in the DFW Metro. You know, a place where you can get that small town feel, but still have access to all the amenities of the DFW Metro. And in today's video, we're gonna talk about these 7 best places to get that small town feel, still within driving distance of a lot of the amenities of the DFW Metro. And along the way, I'm gonna share 3 of these suburbs on this list that I would actually avoid if you want that small town feel long term, because there's gonna be aggressive growth in a few places specifically. And so be on the lookout for that. Hey, my name is Michael Caraway. I'm a realtor here in the DFW Metro, and if you're considering a move to or within the DFW Metro, Dallas, Fort Worth, or any of the suburbs, then this channel is for you. We talk about what it's like to live in the DFW Metro, as well as some of the best places to live, so you can find out ultimately what the best spot is for you. We post videos literally every week. And at any point, if you have any questions or you want some advice on what parts of town to be looking at, or are just ready to buy a house, then you can reach out to my team and I anytime. All right, the first small town living option near the DFW Metro is Gunner. Gunner is a really small town located about 52 miles north of downtown Dallas. It looks really far away if you look on the map, but it is within driving distance to get to a lot of the amenities that you would probably need within the DFW Metro, especially the north suburbs of Dallas. Gunner has a population of about 2,060 people as of the last census. Now, when you live in Gunner, you're likely not going to be commuting to downtown Dallas. This is probably not the right place unless you're willing to spend a long time commuting. But Gunner is within a reasonable driving range of places like Salina or Frisco or Prosper, places where there is a lot of employment, a lot of things to do, and a lot more projected growth over the next few years. The other place that Gunner is within driving distance is Sherman. Sherman is an up and coming area. It's a little bit further north, but if you live in Gunner, then you have access to both Sherman and the DFW Metro within a reasonable drive. So this could be a really strategic place to move if you have one person that's gonna be working in Sherman and one person that's gonna be working in the DFW Metro, or you just want a lot of options as far as employment goes and things to do. Now, the median sales price in Gunner is actually pretty steep compared to a lot of the other places that we're going to talk about today. The median sales price over the last few months has ranged anywhere from $660,000 up to around $680,000. And these are, generally speaking, really nice homes in Gunner. Now, as far as new construction opportunities, Gunner definitely has new construction opportunities. They're typically not going to be your master plan communities like what you find a little bit closer to the DFW Metro. They're gonna be bigger homes, nice homes on bigger lots. Or if you're looking for an opportunity to, buy some land and potentially build a house on that land, there's a lot of opportunities for that in Gunner. Now, Gunner is actually known for its really good schools. Now, according to greatschools.org, 67% of schools scored average in school quality and 33% scored above average in school quality. All right, the second small town we're going to be talking about today is Aubrey, Texas. Aubrey is located about 49 miles north of downtown Dallas, and as of the last census, they have a population of around 5,000 people. Now, if you live in Aubrey, you're actually going to be in close proximity to a few different areas. First, you're going to be pretty close to Denton. So if you're going to be commuting and spending time in Denton, Aubrey could be a good place for you. You also have access to a lot of the north suburbs in the DFW Metro, such as Frisco, Prosper, and Salina. So if you plan to spend a lot of time in either Denton or some of those north suburbs of the DFW Metro, then this could be a really good place for you. Now, the one thing I'll warn you about Aubrey, Texas, is that it is a little bit dicey as far as commuting goes, because you are going to be dependent on 380. 380 runs east and west, and you're typically going to have to jump on 380 to get to Denton or to get into the north part of the DFW suburbs, such as Frisco. Now, the great part about Aubrey is the home prices. The median sales price in Aubrey typically is ranging around $380,000 to $390,000. So homes are definitely within a reasonable rate in Aubrey. And a lot of these homes are super nice. They're in new construction communities, they're in master plan communities, and there's a lot more master plan communities planned to come up in Aubrey. So if you're looking for that master plan community in more of an affordable price, and you don't mind being a little bit further north, and you want that little bit of a small town feel, then Aubrey could be a great place for you. One of the most popular new construction opportunities in Aubrey is going to be Silverado. There's a lot of great options in there as far as floor plans go, and a great community to go along with it it, so definitely check out Silverado if you're thinking about Aubrey. Now, according to greatschools.org, Aubrey ISD actually ranks about 25% of schools being below average in school quality and 75% being average in school quality. All right, moving on to the third small town we're gonna talk about today, and that is Lucas, Texas. Now, Lucas is located on the northeast side of the DFW Metro, and it's gonna be about 31 miles from downtown Dallas. Lucas is definitely on the smaller side as far as population goes, coming in around 7,600 people. When you live in Lucas, you're gonna be really close to places like Allen, Plano, and McKinney. So if you're gonna find yourself spending time there, you have plenty of things to do in Allen, Plano, and McKinney, as well as a lot of work opportunities. So it is a great place to be located near. But here's the thing about Lucas, it's expensive. In fact, a lot of people end up moving to Lucas to get away from a lot of the hustle and bustle, but also to build really nice big homes. So when you go to Lucas, you're gonna see a really big mixture of things. You're gonna see some farms, you're gonna see some just open pastures and things like that. And then you're gonna randomly see some big neighborhoods with massive houses, and you drive a little bit further and you might just see some land with a big house built on it. So there's a lot of different kinds of housing within Lucas, but typically speaking, it tends to be higher price. The median sales price is typically around $900,000, but this drastically jumps from month to month. Could be a little bit lower, could be a little bit higher, but you're definitely gonna be in the higher price point if you're looking at purchasing a home in Lucas, Texas. So yes, there is new construction opportunities in both neighborhoods and in the fact that you could buy land and build your own custom home on it. And that's what a lot of people are doing in Lucas. Now, the other great thing about Lucas, specifically what people love about it, is the schools. According to greatschools.org, 100% of schools in Lucas, Texas actually rank above average in school quality. So definitely a big plus to living in Lucas. All right, the fourth town we're gonna talk about today is Princeton, Texas. Princeton's located about 41 miles from downtown Dallas on the northeast part of the DFW Metro. Princeton has a population of a little over 17,000 people. Now, if you look at Princeton on the map, it's kind of on its own little island, but you are in close proximity to both McKinney and Allen. McKinney is really known for its downtown, so if you are looking for a place to go on a date night or looking for boutiques to shop at, just smaller businesses, downtown McKinney is where you want to go. And Allen's actually known for its shopping. You've got places like Waters Creek Village, you've got the outlets in Allen, you've got Fairview Town Center, it's really close to Allen. A lot of shopping in Allen specifically. So between McKinney and Allen, you have a lot to do. The median sales price in Princeton is typically hovering around $320,000. And a huge reason why people are flocking to Princeton is that there are a lot of new construction opportunities within Princeton at an affordable price. There's several different new construction communities you could consider building at. One of the more popular ones is Bridgewater, but there's a ton of others to consider as well. Similar to Lucas, another big reason that people are moving to Princeton is for their schools. According to greatschools.org, 38% of schools scored average in school quality and 63% scored above average. Okay, so the fifth town that we're going to talk about today is Anna, Texas. Anna is located about 46 miles north of Dallas, just right off 75. Anna has a population of just about 17,000 people according to the last census. Now, when you live in Anna, you're actually located to a few different areas that would be convenient for you. First, to the north, you're within a reasonable driving distance to get to Sherman. So if you're going to find work up in Sherman or just you want an option of places to go, Sherman is within a driving distance from Anna. But to the south of Anna, you're gonna find things in Melissa, really close by, or driving down to McKinney is not too far away as well. And driving a little bit further, you can get down into Allen within a reasonable driving distance as well. So you have some really good options as far as that goes. The median sales price in Anna, Texas typically ranges between $370,000 up to $390,000. And with that, there are a ton of new construction opportunities in Anna, Texas, and a lot of them are within an affordable price. So if you're looking for new construction, Anna could be a good fit for you. Now, according to greatschools.org, 60% of schools in Anna, Texas are actually rated below average in school quality, and the remaining 40% score average in school quality. All right, moving on to the sixth small town we're gonna talk about today, and that is Corinth, Texas. Corinth is located about 34 miles north of Dallas. Currently got a population of around 22,000 people according to the last census. And when you live in Corinth, you're gonna be really close to places like Denton or Highland Village or even Louisville. The median sales price in Corinth is typically ranging around $420,000 up to $440,000. And Corinth does have plenty of new construction opportunities if that's something that you're interested in. Now, Corinth actually routes to two different school districts, Lake Dallas ISD and Denton ISD. According to greatschools.org, Denton ISD scores 57% below average in school quality, 24% as average in school quality, and 19% above average in school quality. And according to greatschools.org, Lake Dallas ISD scores 40% below average in school quality and 60% as average. All right, the seventh small town we're going to talk about today is Argyle, Texas. Argyle is located about 41 miles northwest of downtown Dallas and has a population of around 4,400 people. When you live in Argyle, you're going to have close proximity to both Denton, Highland Village, and Flower Mound, which between all of those places, you're gonna have plenty of access to the things to do, places to work, and other activities that you would find yourself doing. The median sales price in Argyle is around $600,000. And with that, there are a lot of new construction opportunities in Argyle that you could take advantage of. One of the most popular places to live in Argyle is a community called Harvest. It's a master plan community with a ton of new construction opportunities, beautiful homes, and a lot of amenities. Definitely check out Harvest if you're gonna consider living in Argyle. According to greatschools.org, 100% of schools in Argyle ISD rank above average in school quality. All right, so as I mentioned, there are actually 3 of these that we just talked about that I would probably not move to if you don't want to eventually be surrounded by a lot of people and you want a place that you can keep more of that small town feel. DFW Metro just continues to see so much growth, and some of these towns that actually feel like small towns right now are not going to feel that way in 5 to 10 years. And so if that's concerning to you, then I would consider avoiding these 3 suburbs that we talked about. The first is Anna. So Anna is really conveniently located along the 75 corridor. It's on the kind of very north side of the corridor right now. Anna's population is projected to grow significantly over the next few years because of a few things. One, in general, the DFW Metro continues to expand northward. A lot of people relocating to the DFW Metro are specifically looking at the DFW suburbs, and for that reason, a lot of employers are opening up headquarters in the north suburbs, and a lot of different attractions and things to do continue to be put up on the north suburbs. And so Anna right now is on the very edge of that northward expansion, and over the next few years I really imagine that they're going to continue to grow in population as people are looking for more affordable places to live in the north suburbs. But another reason in my opinion that Anna is going to grow more is that Sherman, which is a few miles north of Anna, is also seeing a lot of growth. Texas Instruments has a huge presence up there and it's going to continue to expand in Sherman. And a lot of other job opportunities are opening up in Sherman. So I think Anna is going to be a place that people move to commute to Sherman, as well as a place that is kind of a middle ground for people that maybe have one spouse that works in Sherman and another one that works in the DFW Metro. The second one that I would avoid long-term would be Aubrey. Aubrey is already seeing a lot of growth. You know, I originally gave the number of around 5,000 people, but that was in 2020. I wouldn't be surprised if this next census, if that number tripled or quadrupled. And that's because there are so many new housing developments going there because it's a really convenient location to both Denton and Frisco. And Frisco is seeing so much growth and so much national attention as far as all the amenities and attractions that are being put there, as well as all of the corporate relocations that are happening in Frisco. And so Aubrey right now is a more affordable place to live if you want to be in close proximity to Frisco. You can easily get a $300,000 or $400,000 house in Aubrey, and that's a new construction home, whereas in Frisco, if you were to buy a $400,000 home, it would be very small and it would be older. And new construction homes are really hard to come by in Frisco, and when you do come by them, they're definitely going to be higher priced. A lot of them are going to start in the 700s. And so as Frisco continues to grow and the north suburbs continue to grow, I think Aubrey is going to continue to grow and be a really solid bedroom community for all these other communities. And the third community that I would probably avoid if you're looking to keep that small town feel is Princeton, Texas. Princeton has seen a ton of growth over the last few years, and I think that they're going to continue to see that growth happen. I think we're going to continue to see a lot of growth in McKinney, and as a result, Princeton, I believe, is going to benefit from that because it's going to be a more affordable place to live, to be able to find new construction, and a little bit more of a small town feel right now, and still be able to get to downtown McKinney pretty quickly and all the employment opportunities that are going to arise over the next few years in McKinney. McKinney is also going to be building an airport, so that's another attraction for the area, and I imagine that's even going to bring more employers to the area. So again, I see Princeton being a natural place that people are going to want to call home to be able to still have access to McKinney at a lower price. And so I don't think that it's going to maintain the small town feel that it has right now. And I'm actually going to give a fourth bonus city that we didn't talk about today, but a lot of people do end up researching, and that town is Salina, Texas. Salina, Texas, in my opinion, is the most exciting town to move to right now. There's a lot of appeal to Salina because right now it offers a small town feel. It has a really cute downtown area. It's really conveniently located to Frisco. And as far as commuting goes, Salina is definitely one of the better commutes to be able to get into the DFW Metro compared to a lot of the other ones that we talked about today. If you drive to Salina right now, it's gonna look like a small town and you're gonna maybe feel at home. But Salina has a ton of projected growth over the next few years because the tollway that runs through Frisco is actually gonna continue to expand northward up through Salina and eventually probably all the way to Oklahoma. So there's a lot of attention on Salina from developers as far as building out more homes and building out more commercial property. There's actually even plans to revitalize the entire downtown into something that's really, really cool. The population of Salina right now is around 40,000 people, but it's projected to be upwards of 380,000 people at max capacity. So there's a lot of growth to be had in Salina. So if Salina had been on your list of places to consider if you're looking for more of a small town, definitely still consider it because I think it's going to be a long-term great investment for you. But if you're just looking for a place to settle in and not have to worry about selling and not have to worry about all the population growth around you, I would probably avoid Salina as well. Now listen, we talked about a lot today and it's probably pretty confusing for you on where you should end up. Well, if you want to chat more about it and figure out where the right place is and really ask questions and figure out what the best place for you is, then reach out. Shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email anytime. Seriously, my job is to help you find the perfect place to call home here in the DFW Metro. Until next time, I'll see you later.